Alright. Animals are such agreeable friends, they ask no questions and pass no criticism. George Eliot. Many of us have pets of our own, and today I'll be telling you guys about leopard geckos, where they're from, what they eat, and what makes them different from other geckos. So, every pet has an important impact in someone's life, whether they're there to just be there and bring a little joy to your life, or they actually help you out, like support animals. Unfortunately, I don't have my leopard gecko with me today to show you all the differences, but I can explain it pretty well. So, where they're from. They're from Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, and India. And all those environments are usually the dry, rocky, arid places in the desert where they hide during the day under rocks where it's nice and cool and come out at night to hunt because they are nocturnal. And what they eat crickets, mealworms, waxworms, butterworms, Dubai roaches, cockroaches, and there's one other thing I can't remember. But they do not and cannot eat weevils. For one reason, weevils will actually survive when they eat them and somehow come out whenever they don't just digest. It's terrible. Haven't had it happen, but I've read enough about it not to feed my leopard gecko weevils. And how they're different. They have a nice big fat tail when they're extremely healthy, and they use that tail just like a camel would use its hump. So they store water and food in that tail, and whenever they go without eating for months, they'll use all that nutrients in the tail to feed themselves. It's really cool. I thought it was cool because my leopard gecko ended up using her tail a little bit, and I was like, her tail's gotten a lot smaller. But they're also mainly a carnivore. They don't really like eating plants. They just can't. Their teeth are specialized for eating insects and other things like that. Their sharp, tiny, razor sharp teeth have been bit and cut my finger before. And they love low humidity. Yes, I have one here in Mississippi where humidity is high all the time, but if you take it inside, humidity control is easy and simple. And they live up to 27 years, which I got mine when she was 3 years old. I think I got her when I was 13, so she's about 21 now, 20 years old. So she's got a little bit of life left in her. And today I've told you guys about leopard geckos and where they're from, what they eat, and what makes them different. And I have a quote here. Pets are humanizing. They remind us we have an obligation and responsibility to preserve and nurture and care for all life. James Cromwell.